Hello, it's Mikos and Possible Mikos. My name is Taffer16. Welcome back to another reaction video. Today, we're going to be reacting to Bargain Hunt. So this is a Twitch points request by Darkside. Thank you, Darkside, for using your points on us. So what this is a British television program in which two pairs of contestants are challenged to buy antiques from shops or a fair and then sell them at an auction for profit. Show has aired since March 13th, 2000, I believe daily in a daytime version. It also had a primetime version from August 2002 to November 2004. So 24 years this has aired. It was originally presented for the first couple years by David Dickerson, and then Tim Wonnacott hosted it for about 12 years, and it changed to a rotation of hosts starting in 2016. According to Wikipedia page, as of January 2021, it's at 1,800 episodes, so who knows how many this has now, probably well over 2,000. We are going to watch an episode today that I believe is hosted by David Dickerson from January 17th, 2003. The funky ass man.
We're at the Shepton Mallet Antique Fair. The weather is fantastic. The stall holders are here. Money is exchanging hands. Let's go bargain hunting. Now, the name of the game is quite simple, but it's a lot more difficult than you think, bargain hunters. I give two teams £200 each and 1 hour to get out into the fair. What they're looking for is something that will sell in auction and make a profit. If it makes a profit, they get to keep it. I give them two experts, they advise them, but it's down to them at the end of the day.
What if they don't want to
Can they do it? It's not easy.
Why you gotta do that guy like that?
I'm going to introduce you to two country teams today. Well, they certainly have country pursuits. Over on this side, we've got the blue team. We have got Joe and we have got Sharon. Good morning to you girls.
Good morning. Good morning.
Now, Sharon, first of all, you live on a farm.
I do, yeah.
Okay. Your husband's a farmer.
He is, yeah.
But also, you've got some kind of accommodation, holiday accommodation. Tell me about it.
We've got self-cation accommodation, 2 units, one a converted dairy and one a converted milling shed.
It sounds delightful.
It is delightful.
Whatever happens.
Okay. Now, you're into these rather posh balls.
Yes.
Tell me about some of them.
We try to go to a couple of balls a year, and we've been to 2 or 3 balls at Jane Seymour's property.
Oh,
St.
balls.
Catherine's Court.
I thought you
in
said
the magazines.
balls.
It looks absolutely fabulous. An Elizabethan house, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful. It's set in the countryside near Bath.
Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Okay, now this is your friend here, Joe. Okay. Now, your partner is also a farmer.
That's right.
You also have a bed and breakfast there.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You keep horses. You've got a livery stable, haven't
Yes, we've got a livery stable with 22 stables.
you? Now,
Damn.
you also go to these balls with your friend. Now, I've been told a little rumour, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently one time when you were there, you'd had a little bit of the amber liquid. You were at the top of a flight of 15 stairs. You had a rather delicate drink in your hand. What was
Oh,
it?
fuck.
A pint.
Oh, I thought she
So,
fell.
a little bit of a wobble, and tell the story from there.
Well, I lost my footing
Oh, no, she did.
and I ended up on my behind.
Bu-bu-bu-bu-bu-bu-bu.
And I did just that. I slid to the bottom to be confronted with the bar. And I just politely stood up. And basically, I just didn't spill a drop.
So the guys cheered around the bar.
They did.
And there she was, stood with the pint pot, not a drop had gone out. Now, if you can do as well as that today, believe you me, you're going to win this game hands
I don't know
down.
if that skill's
Let's
gonna
meet
help
the
her
red
win this
team.
game.
They are both pals. Nigel,
Bro,
on
nice
this
hat.
side, we've got Andy. I mean, Nigel, you're dressed rather county. I mean, it's pretty obvious the country pursuits that you're into. What do you actually do for a living?
My main pursuit is course building, taking fences around and erecting them at horse shows.
So really, gymkhanas, horse shows, you're the person that builds the fences.
That's correct.
Now, a lot of
I
people
thought
at
you were
home
jockey.
will want to know this, Nigel. Some of these fences look absolutely horrendous. I mean, is the horse's safety, you know, a prime consideration here?
Yeah, it's absolutely paramount. All the courses they're built for are all governed by a governing body, and heights and widths are all governed. So from the very smallest classes, to the children, to the adults as well.
Have you noticed? Do they all talk like this in the horsey world?
Well, some do, yeah. The women especially.
Okay. This
Bro,
is your
you talk
mate,
quicker
Andy.
than he does.
Now, I know that you're into Tai Chi. What exactly is Tai Chi?
It's an ancient Chinese art designed to bring mind, body and spirit into perfect harmony and balance with yourself.
Give me an example. I've got a taste for it. Come on,
Good,
show
okay.
me.
Start off nice and relaxed.
Yes, got
Totally
it.
relaxed.
Yes.
Okay. Step forward with the right leg.
Yes.
Lift your left palm up.
Hey, hang on a minute. I'm going to negotiate a contract soon, so that's the hand going out for the money.
That's right.
Right.
Excellent. Now bring the right hand up, through, over.
Oh, that was a shoot. They fired
That's
him.
the hand asking for more money.
Excellent.
This is why he doesn't have to
Okay.
show up.
Then take the money
Take the money
and then walk
into
away.
the pocket and walk away. I like it.
Excellent.
Great tip. Thanks very much
Okay.
indeed. Do you think you'll
didn't
be able to
help.
do this bargain hunting?
I think we'll be great.
Okay, I've told you the rules already.
Yes.
Let me give you the money. £200 is going to the ladies on that side.
Baby says- she said, "Fuck
£200
off."
is going to a gentleman this side.
Thank you.
Your
What I
Tai
want to
Chi
know is,
shit.
can you go out there and can you find us some bargains?
Yes, we can.
Are you sure?
Fingers crossed.
Away you
Hell
go
yeah.
and find us some bargains. What do you think, bargain hunters? Are they going to jump the fences on this side? Are they going to come back completely relaxed with a bargain? Or is it going to be the girls on this side? Down the stairs. If she can hold a pipe pot, she can hold a bargain.
Sure. Bro's trying his best with these analogies.
Horsing around with the red team is young auctioneer Pippa Deely. And going to the ball with the blues is our very own Mr. Darcy, dashing Nigel Smith.
I like the look of this.
Yeah, I don't think we've had one of these on Bargain Hunt before, not that I know of. Where did you get it?
One of the
yeah.
stands. Hi, Andy.
All right.
Well, I spotted this. I thought it looked quite nice.
What on earth is that?
Well, on the stand it had walking sticks in it, and that's the thing it would be used for. But originally, obviously, it was used for carrying ammunitions of some sort.
Goodness me, what's
Oh,
that?
good.
What's that? A shell in there, or?
Well, no, it would have been
Smooth?
helpful to show. I imagine they would have had two. But our expert will be able to tell us more because it's got a lovely emblem on the front.
Yeah, you're right. Would have been for holding shells. And they originally made them in leather. This one's a bit later, dates from about 1900.
Yeah.
And it's made of cork with a canvas cover. I suppose, not many people are going to be carrying shells, but would make a good stick stand. So it's got a market there.
It's quite unusual, isn't it? It's
What
not
what
something-
price was it?
Well, they were
Would you
asking
get it on it?
85, and I thought that was a bit high. And they were a very charming couple, and they let us have it for 70.
I think it's about its mark, really, but you really like it.
Be it on your own head.
Yeah. Chance it.
Well, look, I
The
found
fuck
this.
is that?
What is it?
Well, it's a harness rack. It's a saddle and harness rack. Look, bolts to the wall.
Meanwhile,
Hang
Bro's
your
like, look at this shit.
bridle from there. It's a wrought iron. I think it's been made by a local blacksmith. Do you like it?
Yes.
You right?
Yeah, I like it.
I don't, personally.
Yeah.
I think it's horrible, actually.
No, I disagree.
Oh, no.
It's got a bit of ornateness about it, and
How old is it? Has it got any age about it?
thought he was gonna
think
black
it's
out
got
'cause he's about to
I think
strangle
it's
her.
20th century.
Right.
What did you just say?
But,
I'd look up
it
date
might
for
be
this.
50, 60 years old, something like that. It's priced at £38, but I've done a bit of negotiation. We could get it for 28.
I'll let you go with your indulgence.
This is a clothes
you're
era.
so kind. Yeah,
Come on, let's go and do a deal. Come on.
Okay.
I like
Now,
it.
what
I
we've
don't.
got here is something would have been used down here in the West Country by landowners and given to their gamekeepers. Apparently, this was a cannon to warn off poachers looking for deer or salmon. The gamekeeper would secrete this in the woods. Apparently, he was only supposed to put blanks in here by law. But some gamekeepers used to fill it full of shot. A tripwire was
I
set.
believe it.
It was laid and attached to that device, the cocking device. And if a poacher came along in the middle of the night, woof, off it went. And you had a lot of shot up your backside. Now, you could go to the police and complain of this illegal use. The only problem was you got transported for 7 years. I don't think they had many complaints.
That's fair play.
So do you think you've convinced Andy about the shell carrier?
I think so. Once he'd had a good look at it and we talked it through, and with your great advice, I think we
Hey
solved it.
guys.
Oh, what have you got there?
Well, it's a box.
I didn't see that.
Just kidding, bro. He's got a
It's
box.
a bit more, because I think it's a writing box of some sort.
It's a writing slope, and so you are going to have these compartments underneath because it folds away neatly in a box. And
So this
it's-
opens up then, presumably?
Yeah, this inlay at the top.
That
is
was actually a real
German.
good comedic tag.
It's
Yeah, I
inlaid
think I've
marquetry,
convinced
the
him. He's
band
definitely
ware,
down.
they call
Guys,
it.
look at his box.
They did make this on quite a big scale, so there are quite a few of them around, and it's not in the best condition, is it?
I
think,
get a box.
You know, if it was in a better condition, you might be asking 50 at a fair, and they're asking 35.
He will come down to 30 on it.
30.
That's the best you could do?
It's the best he could do. I went. You
Go
got,
for it.
yeah,
I'll go with a gut feeling and take
yeah.
it.
Well,
Well, I'm not so keen, to be honest.
Well, 2 out of 3 isn't bad, so
well, we
bombed out on this one. Well, go with it.
we can only lose.
Yeah, we can only lose.
What do you think then, Joe? I think we've made a huge mistake here.
No, I think it'll sell.
Really?
Come on, girls,
Yeah.
what you found?
Hello, Nigel. We've got a confession to make.
Oh, why is that?
Well, we got kind of bullied into buying it by a very persuasive vendor, and for me, it's a little
Bruh.
bit hyacinth bouquet.
It is a bit, isn't it? Do you know what it's called?
No.
It's an Epergne. It's a table centrepiece. Let's just have a look at the bottom. It's actually by Elkington, which is a very good maker. The only downside to this, it's missing 3 glass liners, so that might hold it back a little bit.
shame.
Yeah, but I mean, it looked really good as a table centrepiece.
You got bullied into buying it by an aggressive.
So how much
Why
did you
weren't
pay
they
for it?
filming
We've
that?
only paid 35 quid for it, so do you think we'll make a profit?
Our saving grace would be if we get a good private buyer in the sale.
Absolutely.
So all is not lost.
No.
It's worth £10 of anybody's money. This.
Oh, great.
Well,
I have never seen 2 identical quality coal receivers at one time on the same stand or in the same room even.
I
They
can't
would
say
not
I
have
have
started
either.
life as a pair as such. They would have been made at the same time by the same manufacturer. Now, the asking price for these is a bit of a shock. The dealer's asking £3,000. I can hear what you're saying, a lot of money. But
each or for both?
one of these I know fetched close to £1,000 in a London sale. You then have to say to yourself, is 2 of them double the price? I'm going to say sometimes a pair becomes triple the price. And if you had a use
I don't know about that.
for decoration and you needed a pair of such items, I'm going to say, if you didn't take these today, you may never, ever get another chance. Sometimes you have to bite the bullet and dig deep.
Not in this economy. You can suck my balls.
Oh, look at these. These look quite unusual. What do you feel?
That very much depends on how much they are.
Well, I looked at the price, and I must admit, the first one I looked at, they had marked up at £20 each, and I didn't think that was very good. But
How much?
Well, £20. Hang on a minute. But he said if I was to take all 3, he'd do all 3 for £30. I mean, we like wooden things, and I thought, well, it's the sort of thing you
Bite
can
the
see
bullet.
on a nice country cottage kitchen with fruit bowls and things like that, and you can always wear them. You know, look, they've got dual purpose.
Well, I think that's to cover up your embarrassment more than anything.
Well, I don't know. Well,
They're not very rare, you know.
yeah, I
They're
know. But it's a bargain. That's what we're
produced
looking for.
in quite large numbers in Eastern Europe, 20th century. I mean, it's quite hard to date, really, because they're still churning this sort of thing out now. So I think you're really going to struggle at 30.
Well, I think I've done quite well to get them from 60 down to 30. But if you try and get them down a bit low,
Oh,
put them down
right.
to 20. How about it?
£20, and this would be your bargain of the day. All right, then. I'll go and ask him £20.
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Do your stuff.
Hey, what have you found?
Hello, Nigel.
We found this bowl and we love
Hey,
it.
this is a good thing, look.
Lovely.
Yeah, you were looking for a jug and basin, but, you know, a good set will cost you a couple of £100. How much was this?
It was 55, but we got it for 48.
Oh, that's a really good price. Is it perfect?
Well, I was just a bit concerned about this blur effect round here. You know, wondered if it had anything it would...
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, it softens the effect of it. It's quite attractive, really, and it's a good attractive bowl. It's good pattern, good strong pattern.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect. It's
Yeah?
no crack in there.
Oh, great.
It's by Wooden Sons. It said Wardian.
No
It's got
crack
a
in there.
registration mark, which would date
Oh,
it
now there is.
1900, 1910.
Shit.
Yeah, it'll grace any home, that will. It's really
My bad.
lovely.
Yeah, we're pleased with that.
I think that's a good choice. I
Okay.
think we're on a winner there.
We are.
Well done.
We'll
Excellent.
run with that.
Good.
Brill.
Thanks, Nigel.
Time is up, bargain hunters. Our contestants have made their choices, but were they the right ones?
Doggos.
The Reds found this shell carrier. Will it hold a profit or will it go up in smoke? Andy shows the rather battered writing.
I got a buck.
Has Nigel been reading Goldilocks and the Three Bears? These bowls are more nightmare than fairy tale. The Blues got all horsey with his saddle rack. Does anyone need one of those out there?
Probably not.
A persuasive stallholder talked them into the Epergne, and they were bowled over by the classic piece of blue and white. For today's auction, we've travelled north from Somerset to the Cotswolds. We're heading for Cirencester, But first, we've nipped to historic Tetbury to tell you about an interesting local custom.
Okay.
I'm stood here at the base of Gumstool Hill, which is one of the oldest streets in Tetbury.
But first, we need to fill time.
Now, for centuries, there's been an association here with the wool trade. And once a year, there is a historic race that is run from this spot. It is called the Woolsack Race. What happens is this. Local boys come down here to this spot here, parade about, the tough boys, the strong boys. What they've got to do is carry a 60-pound sack of wool on their back and run up a 1-in-4 hill between two pubs. Now, do you want me to show you what happens? Let me introduce you to the maidens. Ladies, I'll tell you what, they weren't kidding when they said they were local maidens here. They're not half bad, are they? Let's have the local ale, first of all.
Fuck.
Start off, of course, by drinking gallons of this. Martin. Now, Martin's my driver. He's a local rugby player. Martin, get on your back, mate. Up that hill as quick as you can. And when you come back, there's maidens and flagons of ale. I tell you what, they told me that you girls look good, but they didn't say you were going to be Bobby Dazzlers. May I call you girls? Martin, it's okay. Take it easy.
What the hell's going on? What was that segment? That was the weirdest time fill I've ever seen in my life.
Now, if the gentleman next to me is a familiar face, that is not surprising, because it's Philip Allwood, and he's one of our regular experts. But today, he's here in his sale room, which is more Allen and Innocent in Cirencester. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Okay. Red team, Nigel and Andy, expert on the day, young Pippa Dealey. First off, 3 wooden bowls. Only £20. Useful. Are they going to make a profit? I think it's about the money. What are you going to say?
Well, they would cost you quite a lot if you went to a shop to buy them, but in the auction room, might struggle a bit.
Okay, so are you in for a win or a loss on it?
They might just get a win.
Yeah,
might just get a win.
I think the balance is like that. It could go either way. Next, we've got this canvas-covered, late 19th century shell carrying stand, used obviously as a stick stand. £70 was paid for that. Doesn't have a great deal of appeal as far as my eyes tell me. At £70, I think there is a loss there. What do you say, Philip?
I'd say that was all the money. We've had a few of these through recently. I think they're looking at about half that at sale, really.
Ugh.
Well, I feel the same. Next,
Brutal.
German walnut inlaid writing slope. It is Victorian, but I have to say it's a very shabby example. And I'm actually going to say, sadly on this one, a small loss.
Yeah, I think you're quite right. The quality just isn't there.
They didn't do very well.
Shabby's one way of describing it, poor quality another. There are lots of things. A typical piece of the late Victorian period, but not the best example we've seen. So I'd give that a thumbs down, I think.
Now, the next off is the blue team. It is Sharon and Joe. Expert on the day was Nigel Smith. Let's see what they chose. Wrought iron saddle harness, this rack. There doesn't seem to be a lot of age, but that seems rather attractive to me. And at 28 quid, I'd like to think that could make a profit in this area. But you know the area better, so tell me.
Well, I think in one of our sporting sales, you would get a lot more interest because you'd definitely have the right sort of people here for it.
Are you for that with a loss or a win?
I think in this sale particularly, we will struggle to find the buyers for it.
Okay.
I would have thought more 10 or 20 quid, to be honest.
Next lot, Elkington, a name to conjure with. It's marked to the base, silver-plated Ypern, £35. Is it going to make a profit? I'm going to say it is about its money. Silver plate is not that popular at the moment. I think there's a very small loss there. What do you think about it?
Well, you're quite right. With silver plate, unless it is good quality, people don't want to be sitting around polishing it, to be honest. You can't get the staff to do it nowadays, can you?
Staff?
Exactly.
Do we have staff down here?
Oh, absolutely. Wherever possible. It's not the best quality for them. It's also a little bit worn on the inside. I think, again, you might struggle a bit.
I know. Now, the last lot is the Woods & Sons blue and white Chung pattern wash bowl. It is perfect.
Well,
£48.
Again, I'm
going to have to say, because it's a single bowl, I think that's a little bit expensive, but it is a nice article and it's got quality. Now, what do you think about that?
Well, it's a good example of what it is. It's quite a nice pattern.
Good analysis.
If we were approaching the Pimm's season, you never know, you might see exactly.
Don't they drink pints down here?
It's a good example of what it is.
You may have a little bit more going for it, but I think, again, it's all the money just as a single bowl.
Right, you've heard what we've got to say, bargain hunters. More importantly, what do you think at home? You've seen all the pieces now. Are they all losers? We're a bit negative today. Are there some winners here? Can you pick out some winners?
I feel like maybe they should get something for the showcase.
I found something that really tickles my fancy. What we've got here are 4 pottery jugs. Now, they're flagons. They were probably used
Hey, what'd you
for
call me?
holding spirit.
Oh,
There
flagons.
we've got IW, and there we've got SW. Any ideas, bargain hunters? Think about it. Well, I think that is Irish whiskey, and that is Scotch whiskey. G for gin, B for brandy. I think it is a super item. Now, the estimate is very modest, 50 to 60 pounds. I'm going to say to you, get £100 out of your pocket, get 130 quid out of your pocket, and buy this and take it wherever you may wish, perhaps on a picnic.
How about you suck my balls?
I've got the blue team with me now, which is Sharon and Joe. You'll remember the ladies, or the girls, they have the B&Bs. Here we go, 24 is your first lot. I like this, and at 28 quid, I think it's all right.
Saddle and harness rack. There we go, showing on my left there. Is that 20
Latest
pounds?
dude.
10 to get on. £5, got to be a fiver here.
They're not going for it.
£5. Yes, 5, I mean, thank you, sir. At 5,
no money,
Jerry,
that.
There, at £5, 7 if you like now. At £5 on my left
I don't
here.
believe this.
At £5, 7 gonna say now.
Brutal.
Maiden bid again. At £5, you all done
It's worth
at
more than
5.
Oh,
Brutality.
I have to say, at £5 minus 23, that was for nothing. Blimey. They nicked it, bargain hunters, they nicked it.
25 is the Epern with the flutes there, the Elkington one, good name.
Is
there.
it too plain?
Bro,
Will
looks
it make
cracked.
35? I think it's a bit expensive.
I want to get that haircut.
There at £10 a bit at
I could probably
12,
get it if I get some gel.
40, 60,
more.
80, 20, 2, at 22, 24 if you like now. At £22, you all sure now that at 22.
22, 32, 35, that's 13.
Lot number 26
The bowl.
is the Chung Pattern wash bowl there. Is that 30, 40 pounds? 20 to get on. At 20 I'm bid, thank you. At 20. At £20 2, 24, 26.
Can the ball catch it up? I doubt it.
2, 34, 36.
Catching a bit
38,
better.
40. At £40, 2 if you like. At £40 a half. At £40 you all sure now then. At 40.
£40, I make
Damn.
that minus 8, minus 36.
Brutalized.
Minus 44. Minus 44.
Didn't think it was going to be that bad.
I think we'd better go and have a chat, girls. Tell me how you managed to hold a pint pot up when we fall down the stairs. Come on, girls. I'm waiting for lot 99, which was the wonderful flagons in the wicker basket. Estimate in the room was about 60 quid. It's a super lot. Here it comes now.
The spirit flasks there. Nice little set.
Got a real country feel about it.
50 to get on, 50 a mid.
Straight in at 50.
At 50 going 5, 60, 5, 70, 5.
That's more like
80,
it.
5, 90, 5.
There's your 100 quid gone.
110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160.
There's your 150 quid gone.
190, 200, 210. At 210 here.
We're in a
220.
country area here. Is it going to Cirencester? Is it going to go to the polo match? I have a feeling it will. £210. Wealthy people round here. That's going to be in the back of the Bentley at the polo match. You bet your life on it. I've got the red team here with me. It is Nigel. Sadly, Andy has had a bereavement in the family and can't be here today, and that's understandable.
Damn.
So it's just you and I, mate. We're going to do it together.
Poor Andy.
Our lot's coming up now. First of all, it's the fruit bowls. Are they going to make 20 quid? Let's see.
Where are you going to be for those? Who'll start me? Are they 20, 30 pounds? At 20 on bid, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Straight in at cost
At
price.
20 pounds, 2 if you like now, 22, 24, 26,
Ah.
28.
Well, then you've already won.
2, 34, 36.
They're going for them, aren't they? Maybe they use a lot of potpourri in this area.
36.
£36, a crack.
Unless you get memed on by the shell case.
Pounds.
I don't know, I feel like it might sell.
Will the stick stand increase
There
the
we go.
profit, or will it take it down? We'll see.
£30. 20 then, 20 unbid, at 20, at £20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, at £50 a hat, 5 can I say now?
Just a
at
little bit
£50,
short.
5 can I say 5, 60,
Ooh.
Coming up.
5, 70,
Yes.
5,
Hey!
at £80, 5 do we like now? At £80, 5 can I say anywhere? 5.
Yes.
They like it. I have to tell you, I thought the redecoration would kill it. It hasn't.
120.
Wow!
For it.
I told you. Told you.
Yeah, you won.
What do I know about redecorated shell carriers?
At £140. You all sure
Fantastic
now
price.
then? At 140 you all done.
That's brilliant.
£140.
Wow. Double your money.
Plus 70. I'm afraid I was wrong on this.
Can we have that in writing?
Okay, here we go with the writing slub. You can't get into any real trouble here.
The box,
You
brother.
are £86 in front.
You've already won.
Believe you me.
What a result.
That is a cracking result.
20 to get on.
They're not going for it.
At 10.
The quality is decisive here. They're not going for
£10
it.
only. At 10, 12 can I say now?
Won't matter.
At £10, at 12, thank you, sir. 14 if you like anywhere. 14, 16, 18, 20, 2,
They're going for
20, 40 being
It's
4,
slow, it's slow. Come on.
26,
Get in there.
28.
I think he's a bit jammy,
At
this bloke,
28
don't he,
pounds,
bargain hunters?
28, 30 can I say now anywhere? At £28 you all
just
score
go.
at
You do
28.
very well.
Come on, get up.
Ah, you lost it.
£28. I make that a loss of 2. I'm going to say to you, bargain hunters, that was excellent because of its condition. But look at the profit so far. A 70, a 16 makes 86. Knock off the £2. I make that £84.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys
gonna say
killed
to
the
you,
girls.
mate, you're a jammy devil, you are. Come on.
Easy victory. The picture.
The result is in here at Cirencester, and it's a mixed result. There is always winners and there is always losers on this programme. But
Y'all got
today,
bodied.
Sharon and Joe, the girls that like to go to the ball, they didn't get the glass slipper. A loss of £44. What have you got to say about it, girls?
Gutted. And surprised.
Surprised? We weren't that surprised, were we, bargain hunters? Did you enjoy the day?
We've loved it.
He said, fuck you.
You have been absolutely fantastic. But on this side, we have got an almighty winner. An £84 win from Nigel. I mean, what do you think?
It's been absolutely fantastic. The best I've ever imagined.
Really?
Yep.
Fantastic win. £84. Let me give you the dosh. What are you going to spend it on?
Well, there's a lot of pressure to go out and treat the girls to a drink. There'll be our contestants, so we're going to... Andy doesn't know this yet, but we're going to take him out for a drink or two.
Treat the girls for a drink?
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Joe knows how to get to the bar quickly. See you next time. Bye for now. Brrr. With a pint in her hand, I'll tell you what, she'll be able to drink. The little black number, she'll be out there. Whoa, I tell you what, that will be a night.
Thanks, David. Iron
Andy's
Life with
probably
Michelle
all like, wait,
Collins
what?
and Paul Kay.
What do you mean?
2,000 Acres of Sky, 8:30 tonight on BBC One.
Wait. What did they advertise? I want to know what they
Bye
advertised.
for now. Brrr. With a pint in her hand, I'll tell
I was
you
talking
what,
about, but it's
she'll be able to
2003. I'm
drink.
interested in what they
The
were
little black
advertising.
number, she'll be out there. Whoa, I tell you what, that will be a night.
Thanks, David. Island Life with Michelle Collins and Paul Kay. 2,000 Acres of Sky, 8:30 tonight on BBC One.
2,000 Acres of Sky. What the fuck is that? Okay, that was fun. I had a feeling the showcase would do well. I'm actually not too surprised at that. Maybe I'm a little surprised he doubled his money, but I'm not surprised he made a profit. There was some crazy ass filler in that show. Like, I gotta say though, that one segment was fucking wild. You'd think you could add enough. I mean, maybe this should have been a less than 30-minute show. Because there was some crazy ass filler. I wonder if that was the daytime version or the primetime version, too. Maybe that's why maybe it's the primetime version. And that's why they got canceled. I don't know. But also, a similar show to this is Antiques Roadshow, which I haven't seen. Maybe we'll look into that next month. Who knows? We'll see. For today, though, that is it for my reaction to Bargain Hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, they're all in the video description down below, as well as names on my Patreon. If you didn't know, you can be Patreon on me for as little as $1 or £1, and you get access to direction videos, as well as reading comments up to the early, sometimes more. With all that being said, though, my name is Stafford. This has been my reaction to Bargain Hunt, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.